The coach has helped dramatically in all elements of the business. I can't speak highly enough of how Lawrence has developed me as a person and the business as an entity. It's been a really great experience. We were bumping along. We had good years and had bad years. Mostly relied on just word of mouth and existing clients coming back to us. Our sales and marketing strategy was zero. It potentially could have folded. I think we'd have stayed at the same level. We've tried for years to grow the business, but we've just been short of the mark by a few percent, and that few percent has just led us into never really expanding. In terms of stress, I think the stress was greater then because sales was less under control, whereas now we're absolutely convinced that we know how to sell. I think probably, in fairness, it was more or less instant that we could see a difference in ourselves. ActionCOACH is a lot about bolstering people's confidence. Just knowing how we fitted in with other people in the industry, and the fact that for a start we found it really hard to say we're world class, and that just trips off the tongue because we are. The financial results started to come in probably within about 3 months. We started to see an upturn because I'd started going out and actually visiting past clients, would you believe? Amazing, isn't it? We hadn't even thought of doing that, but we hadn't, and that started bringing in work, and then from there we could see a gradual build up in the volumes and value of the work. One of the things that the ActionCOACH does is make you look very hard about the figures and what the figures are telling you, and unfortunately it's telling us one of our people really wasn't up to the task, and now we've got different people working the business. We've got a really strong team of talented engineers now. In the first year it was up 20%, in the second year it was up 36%. In the first year we were making a loss. Now we're on for 25% net profit. When we first started working with Lawrence, the pipeline stood at about 3,500. Now we're at over 100. We're working infinitely more on the business. We spend at least 4 to 5 hours a week, myself and Craig, on the business, whereas before, prior to that, we'd probably spend that much a year. One of the things we had to do early days was to do that bucket list of 50 things to do, and one of the things I wanted to do was just talk to my girls, who are now young women, and just explain to them, what they meant to me. I think it's healthy to be sceptical as to what someone may be able to do for your business. I think it's really important that you find a coach that suits you. But actually, if you run a business and don't have a coach, you're missing a massive amount of potential work and business development and time for yourself and your family.